Good writers compare and contrast people using many different traits. They may think about what the two people are like and what they do, what they say, maybe where they're from, and things like that. Good writers think about all the ways that the people are alike and different. Okay, so you are going to choose people that you admire, and your voice should make clear how much you admire your subjects. Just like in the model that we read, we could tell that the author was very proud of his two brothers. It came across loud and clear. Okay? So we need to make sure that that happens. So your prompt is to write paragraphs comparing and contrasting two people you admire. And then I'm just going to use the example from our book. Two people that I admire are PE teachers, and I'm going to write their names on the chart. What are the teachers like? Well, they're both good athletes and they like to work with students. So I'll write those ideas under both. You see how there's a place for the first person and the second person, and the things that are in the comparing are the both. So this is what it would look like if I was using the example from the book. Okay, the PE teachers that they're using are Coach Davis and Miss Martinez. Coach Davis plays baseball, has two kids, and grew up in our town. Miss Martinez is a great swimmer, doesn't have kids, has a new puppy, and grew up in Spain. Both of these PE teachers are good athletes, like to work with students, are PE teachers at our school, and tell funny jokes. Okay? So you are going to write and copy this down and do something very similar on a piece of paper, either just a piece of lined paper or in your composition notebook. But you need to work to complete this compare and contrast chart before you come back to the video. So pause now, complete this chart with your two people that you admire, and come back to the video once you have filled in things about your first subject, your second subject, and things that are similar for both of them. Using your compare and contrast chart that you just made, we're going to begin a draft. Now remember, writers often combine sentences that are about the same idea, and this is going to help writing flow more smoothly. Okay? Um, Look at this drafting template here. Okay? You're going to use your compare and contrast chart. You're going to make an introduction, naming who is being compared and contrasted, and supporting sentences. Remember, first the comparing ones that tell how they're alike, and that is followed by the sentences that tell how the two subjects are different, and then a conclusion that sums up the main idea or why you admire them. Okay, so if I was going to use the book's example like I did for the compare and contrast chart, Coach Davis plays baseball, Miss Martinez swims. Now, both sentences tell about sports, but they also show how the two people are different. So I will write the words while and write Coach Davis plays baseball while Miss Martinez swims. Okay, so here's a look at a draft based on the compare and contrast chart that I showed you. Our PE teachers, Coach Davis and Martinez, are two of my favorite people at our school. They are a lot alike. Both of them like to work with kids and they both have the same job. They're good athletes too. Also, they tell funny jokes. As soon as one of them says knock knock, we all start to laugh. They are different in many ways though. Coach Davis plays baseball while Miss Martinez prefers to swim. Coach Davis grew up in our town, but Miss Martinez grew up in Spain. Coach Davis has two kids. Miss Martinez doesn't have any kids, but she has a puppy. Coach Davis and Miss Martinez have many differences. They are both great PE teachers. All right, did you catch that conclusion? Summed up the main idea wonderfully. Okay, so you are going to work with your compare and contrast chart that you just made about your two subjects, how they're different and how they're alike, and you're going to put them into a draft like the example on your screen. Okay, so you're comparing and contrasting two people that you admire, and you are going to finish your draft today. So work hard, and we'll see you in video 3.